Hey guys, it's Will. Just going to go through my monthly income report for September 2017. I do this almost every month. I haven't done it a little lately, but if you want to check out my past ones, I go into a lot of details about each column. But just to summarize, for the month of September, my total in Canadian dollars is 56.50. So that's quite a good month, and I'll explain what I did this month. Other thing to note is I'm in Canada, so right now there's a 25% conversion rate from US to Canadian. So my US dollars, which most of my income comes from, is 4,500. So that's still pretty good, but I get a boost from the exchange rate. The other thing that I do is I put the expenses. I don't really have many expenses right now. I've got ConvertKit, which is my email service provider, at $99, my web hosting $9.85 a month, because I have a few websites with HostGator, and then I've got 49, which I added back, was Meet Edgar. It's a website where you can post to social media automatically, like schedule your posts, and then I increased that by 25, the conversion rate currently. So not many expenses, a couple $100, but a good revenue from that. So my revenue sources come from a variety of places. YouTube ads, and that is actually 3 channels right now. I'll just show you my YouTube, which is 131. I've got that's one of my niches, my main one. I haven't done a lot of videos lately, but you still have momentum from certain popular videos, and I do like a video a week maybe now, and it's pretty low, but they're easy to do. I just record them on this computer or on my iPhone or on my smartphone. But so that's the YouTube revenue. Amazon, you can see that it's beefed up a bit lately because I've been posting links to Facebook for helpful books and stuff like that. So that's 67. So that hopefully next month it'll go up, because it's been only a couple weeks that I've been doing that. Patreon, I don't do much with that. That's just a donation. You can see here 12 per month. I was pushing it a bit more before, but I haven't done much with it. But it's nice for people that want me to promote the message. LeanPub, I don't use that anymore for my ebooks, but it's still there, so people do purchase, and these are unpaid royalties. I just added these 2 columns up here. Not much is happening with those, because that was my original. LeanPub is great because you could generate books for Kindle and like the Mobi and the EPUB formats, but I haven't really created a new ebook, and I moved them to, I'll talk about that in a second. But so Amazon Kindle is the 2 ebooks that I did create. I also uploaded to Amazon Kindle, and here is the 139.09 from ebook. So you can see here you get a couple sales here and there. Some days you don't get any, some days you get 4. So I just threw them up there, and it gets a bit more revenue. But my main source for my ebooks is called Gumroad, and that's shown here past 30 days. I like to show you that I've actually got those sales, not just type them in. But that is because, well, Gumroad is kind of modern style, but what I did was it's connected to ConvertKit, so when people purchase, they go into a buyer's. So it's kind of integrated so that they go into the buyer's group, or like sort of a subset of my email list. So I could potentially, I know who's purchased my books, and if I want to sell something higher priced, I can target them if I want to, because I know who the buyers are, versus just people who signed up for a free email list. So segments people a bit more. ConvertKit is my email service provider, and if anyone signs up, I get a commission, $14.70 per month, as long as they're a member. So that's a great thing. I should probably promote more because it's a great service. And then the big one this month was this affiliate program that I used, and I'll show you just to prove that I make the money here. It's only been a week or 2 maybe of the month of September, but some of this money might get refunded because they have a sort of a free they have a really good guarantee, and they promote, like a trial. So people sometimes they refund. So this might go down, but they also have upsells or downsells. They're gonna be downselling people who haven't purchased the boot camp, and so that could generate more income in October. So it might vary from what happens in the next month with some refunds, but also some downsells. But that program, so I encourage you guys to look at affiliate programs. So there's some benefits. Just before I get into that, I'm just going to say that this is all total. So you see here, I add up the columns, and then I multiply that by 1.25 right now, which is the current exchange rate. So if you want to create a net, subtract 200, so 54.50 for this month. That's excellent from my perspective. The most I ever made was 6,700, and that's after I launched my second ebook. And I probably should do more ebooks of my own, but there's reasons I've been sort of waiting and trying to come up with an idea for that. But you can also promote other people's products if they make sense and you believe in them and they're sort of related to your niche. You can work on that. So this particular affiliate program has a boot camp for $497. So one of the nice things is when a affiliate has a high priced item, because you can they give 40% commission, so you get really good commissions on a high priced item. They have really high quality videos, and they did a really big launch or a push with 3 or 4 videos. They did a webinar, and then they had a live Q&A at the end. So they're really good on the marketing, and it's I'm in the sort of the diet niche, and I promote a really healthy plant-based diet, and this is sort of related to some of the addiction and the cravings that people have, and it made a lot of sense, and it could be done in the way that I promote. So it has to be something that makes sense for you. You can't just promote something that doesn't go along with your sort of belief system. And so that was a huge launch and really ramped up the sales. So I'm kind of excited again to look at other affiliate programs, and that's a great way to promote similar products that other people have created that are really good quality and you believe in, and they handle the delivery and the refunds and everything. So affiliates is a great way, and there's so many niches you could get involved in. Digital cameras, photography, has a lot of high-priced items, cameras and stuff, lenses, and but whatever you're interested in, passionate about, is usually the best way to go. So obviously this is partially the results in this particular campaign here is a lot to do with the fact that I've been building this over a few years now and having an email list. So I've got this convert kit, and there's a link in the description below if you want to sign up for it. But this shows like every day I get opt-ins, I get sign-ups for my website, and that builds my list. And I also prune my list quite a bit. I cut out the cold subscribers, people who aren't opening emails. So it's not like fluffed up with lots of people that aren't doing anything. It's actually I kind of prune it quite a bit and keep it to people that are generally opening emails, so as much as I can. So every so often you can trim your list down, and it saves you some money too, because as you get more subscribers, you have to pay more. But the thing is that sometimes it's not always accurate if somebody doesn't open an email. So it might say they don't open it, but they do. It's just not being detected. So it's a bit risky, but you could have potentially over time thousands of people who are never opening emails of yours. So I like to do that and keep it a bit tighter. So, all right, guys, I hope that helps. The reason I do this is to encourage you guys to build your own online business and multiple sources of income. You don't have to just focus on one. So I've got, like I said, ebooks, YouTube ads, various affiliate programs, Amazon. The Amazon links come from my website. I've got links within my blog posts, and you can also post them on social media. You don't want to be too spammy with that, but if they're helpful to people, it's worth doing. And just provide, a lot of free content, videos and articles, whatever your niche is, to help people, and build up a following of people that like you and trust you. And that's really the way to go. There's no get rich quick schemes as far as I'm concerned. And hope that helps. Let me know what you think. See you guys.